Hi everyone. Wanted to take a moment to read something to you real quick. Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. The High Commissioner, pardon me, the High Commissioner for Human Rights welcomes the adoption of the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples by the General Assembly on 13 September 2007 as a triumph for justice and human dignity following more than 2 decades of negotiations between governments and indigenous peoples' representatives. The UN Declaration was adopted by a majority of 143 states in favor, 4 votes against, and 11 abstentions. The Declaration establishes a universal framework of minimum standards for the survival, dignity, well-being, and rights of the world's indigenous peoples. The Declaration addresses both individual and collective rights, cultural rights and identity, rights to education, health, employment, language, and others. It outlaws discrimination against indigenous peoples and promotes their full and effective participation in all matters that concern them. It also ensures their right to remain distinct and to pursue their own priorities in economic, social, and cultural development. The Declaration explicitly encourages harmonious and cooperative relations between states and indigenous peoples. Pretty self-explanatory. You can look up UN and the Charter for Indigenous Peoples to do your own research. Now let's go back to the 4 that were against. 4 votes against. Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and the United States. What the Here's the thing that gets me. This nation is drenched in blood. Blood of our Native Americans, the first Americans. And in 2007, they're still shaming their citizens. It's 2016, on the cusp of 2017. And right now, our first Americans are fighting to be heard. That's it. They are peacefully demonstrating to protect water because of this Dakota pipeline. It's not just for them. 17 million Americans can be affected by this pipeline and an oil spill. Okay? They want to build through it or right near it where harm can come to plant life, to the soil, to people. Never mind the fact that they want to disturb sacred burial sites and prayer areas. It's all in the name of progress. Well, let's call it like it is. It's in the name of greed. Our people need to unite. It doesn't matter whether you are Native American, Hispanic, African American, white, purple, orange, or green. What is the number one thing humans need above all else first? Our water. We need it before food. Plant life. You don't think that fish and plant life won't be affected? Our environment won't be affected if there's an oil spill, if there's contamination. I am so proud to be a veteran because there are so many veterans going to stand with them, to be a human shield if necessary. All of the things that are happening, these people are unarmed. They are peacefully protesting to protect land, life, water, resources. Not for just one, but for many, for millions of people. Stand with them. It is apparent that the government is not taking enough action. I am ashamed to know that these United States have, oh my gosh, they are shaming us in front of the entire world. We are born, quote unquote, free. If you are a parent and you can't fathom what is happening over there, think about this. What if these people were trying to do the same thing to where you buried your loved ones? To your church, your temple, your place of worship, your home. What if they said, we need your home. We got to go through it. We got to bulldoze through it. We need it. And we're claiming it's for the good of all. Would you not be hacked off? Oh, and by the way, your drinking water, your cooking water, your bathing water, everything you use water for, well, probably get contaminated. But hey, doesn't matter. I'm greedy. I want more. Here's my question to you. If it was your children, or if it was your home, or if it was your place of worship, or if it was where you laid your loved one to rest, would you not be appalled? Would you not take action? Would you not rise up and do everything in your power to stop them from destroying what you value most? The health and welfare of your family, of your loved ones, of your friends. What you worked for. What you signed documents for. You know, treaties are being ignored. Promises are being broken. And the thing that gets me most, folks, is that this damn pipeline has been built almost complete until Standing Rock, that area. Okay? Well, they were some really optimistic bastards, in my opinion. They just figured these people would fade into the woodwork. Well, I thank God that people are uniting, but we need more. We all need to unite and say, we the people say no more greed before humanity. And I know you have it in you. I know you do. We have seen so many hardships. But don't let them win. Stand with them. Let's be united and put humanity before greed. I know every day for a lot of us it's a struggle just to flip and make it. Just to get things done. Just to handle what's happening in our own little world. But this time, folks, if we don't stand with them, we're saying it's okay. It's okay to damage more of our environment. It's okay to ruin our future generations' well-being. For money. For profit. We may not be anybody in our individual lives. Nobody, not some great leader, some big public figure. But our voice matters to a lot of other people, to our loved ones, to our friends, to our family. And think of this. In your small circle, and then their small circle, and then their small circle, we could hold hands across the nation if we only raise our voice and put greed where it belongs, behind humanity. Stand with the Standing Rock Sioux. Be strong. Be brave. Maybe the politicians don't understand this. Maybe they need some history lessons. But enough blood has been spilled. The brutality that is occurring over there is an atrocity. Rubber bullets, water cannons, and freezing weather. Tear gas. That our veterans have to rise up and go and become a human shield should shame every single person in this nation that is staying silent. Because this time, folks, we can't just stay silent. We have to take action. Call the White House. Email them. Let our protectors know that we stand with them. Send supplies that they need. Whatever little part you can do. You cannot imagine how big and generous and doing the right thing this will become. Because so many of us individually stand up together united. Nothing can stop us. We the people can be heard. If only you make it your responsibility as well as a human being. No to greed. Yes to clean water. Yes to upholding treaties and promises. And to safety. And to respect. You can do it. I can do it. Together, we're unstoppable. Thank you. And may you have a blessed day.